again and welcome to class 314. Let's continue with list number 2, page 50 in our vocabulary. Let's finish this, but I'm going to go back and quickly review. Acceso, access. Ventaja, advantage. Aprovecha esta clase. Take advantage of this class. Por delante, ahead. Uy, salté eso. I skipped number 3. Por delante, ahead. Estoy por delante de ti. Con el inglés. I'm ahead of you. Behind and ahead. Ooh. Okay. Yes. These are 2 runners. Son corredores del maratón. And they're running. The blue pencil and the brown pencil. The blue pencil is ahead. La meta está ahí. The finish line is there. The blue pencil is ahead. The brown pencil is behind. And the blue pencil is moving ahead. And the brown pencil is falling behind. All right. Now, the brown pencil is catching up. Now the brown pencil is passing the blue pencil. And now the brown pencil is ahead. And the blue pencil is behind. So behind is detrás de, pero también es rezagado en una carrera. Por delante y por detrás. So, ahead and behind. Yes. To move ahead. Go ahead. Adelante. Adelante. No, ahead. Go ahead. If 2 people come to a door, you say, no, please, go ahead. Usted primero. Pase. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Age before beauty. Yo a mi edad digo que la edad pase antes que la belleza. All right. Age before beauty. Go ahead. All right, ahead. Terriblemente is awfully. Es terriblemente bueno. O buena esta tortilla española. This is awfully good. Awfully good. Por debajo de, below. Above, below. Above 0, below 0 for temperatures. Mi cuñado, my brother-in-law. Mi vida profesional, my career. My career is in teaching and in business administration. My career is in management. Entrepreneurism. Tengo una carrera en emprendimiento y enseñanza. Both. Entrepreneurism and teaching. That's my career. En todas partes. Hay profesores de inglés en todas partes. True. There are English teachers everywhere. Everywhere. Sentimientos, feelings. No has tenido en cuenta mis sentimientos. You didn't consider my feelings. Previsión. Atmosférica, por ejemplo. Forecast. Previsión de ventas. Sales forecast. Escrito forecast. Pronunciado forecast. Forecast. Sales forecast. Weather forecast. Extranjero. Un extranjero. A foreigner. Un extranjero que vive en un país extranjero. A foreigner who lives in a foreign country. Salud. Health. A tu salud. To your health. Health. Colina, hill. Okay, on a hill. The hills around Úbeda. Yes, imagen, image. Your image is very important. The first impression. You never have a second chance to make a good first impression. And the image that you transmit or that you emanate is connected many times to the first impression. Impresionante. Impressive. It was impressive. Hoy en vez de ir en coche, vamos en tren. Instead of, una palabra, instead of. Seguido, instead of going, siempre gerundio. Instead of going by car, let's go, vayamos en tren. Let's go by train. Instead of this, that. Cordero, lamb. Chuletas de cordero, lamb chops. Chuletas de cerdo, pork chops. Chop. Con H de carnicero, chop. It's onomatopoeic. Lamb chops, lamb. Where is the best lamb in Spain? Some people say the best lamb in Spain is in Segovia. Some people say the best lamb in Spain is in Sepúlveda. Other people say that the best lamb is in Aranda de Duero. Other people say the best lamb is in Milagros. Milagros? Where's Milagros? Oh, if you drive from Madrid to Aranda de Duero, about 30 kilometers before Aranda, on the right, there's a small town called Milagros. Yeah, Milagros. It's a strange name. Miracles? Como hacer un milagro. No. No. Miracles, no. It's from Roman times, de los época romana. It's Latin. Mil agros. Mil campos labrados. Por eso se llama milagros. Mil agros. Not miracles, not abracadabra. Okay. And some people say the best lamb is in Lerma. Whew. Well, Richard, where, in your opinion, where's the best lamb? The best lamb I have eaten in my life was in Valle del Tabladillo, near Sepúlveda. All right. That's the best lamb. But there's very good lamb everywhere in Spain and in Arévalo, etc. But Arévalo is famous for the roast suckling pig. Cordero, lamb. B muda al final, lamb. Se escribe lamb. B muda, repito. Lamb, lamb, lamb. Lamb is a baby sheep. Lamb. Tal vez, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Richard, yeah. Are you going to eat lamb on Saturday? Maybe. And maybe not. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Bueno, has dicho, are you going? So this, maybe I am, maybe I'm not going to eat lamb. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. All right. Educado, polite. Polite. Courteous, cortés, polite. Are you a polite person? Am I a polite teacher? Yes, polite. To be polite, the opposite is impolite or rude. Rude escrito. Rudo, en español, significa áspero o poco fino, rudo. Pero en inglés no. Rude is maleducado. Rude. Rude. Impolite. Impolite. Crear, to create. God created the earth in 6 days. I created my characters in around 1995. I created my characters 26 years ago. Yes, I created them myself. Straight, completely from my head, to create. Every day I create. Yesterday I created. Destruir, to destroy. I will destroy you. Yes. Nikita Khrushchev said, te destruiré, os destruiremos. We will destroy you. Bueno, Khrushchev said, we will bury you. Os enterraremos. That's what he said. We will bury you, the communist system. And it didn't happen. To destroy. Un destructor, barco, is a destroyer. And the job of a destroyer is to destroy other ships, especially submarines. That's what destroyers are for, to destroy. Me has destruido la moral, me has destrozado. Sí, destrozar y destruirla. But in English, destroy. Destroy is destrozar o destruir. So, me has destrozado la moral, me has hundido la moral. You have destroyed my morale. Mi moral, se dice morale, pero en inglés se escribe morale. Morale, morale, morale. You've destroyed my morale. Imaginar, imagine. Sí, sí. Imagine all the people. Imagine. Me imagino que es verdad. I imagine. Simplemente I imagine. ¿Te lo imaginas? En inglés, can you imagine? Puedes imaginar. Es lo que decimos en inglés. Oye, ¿te lo imaginas? ¿Eh? Ir a Segovia ahora y comer un cordero asado. Wow. ¿Te lo imaginas? Can you imagine? Imagine. Imagine me. Imagine this is a bird and not a pencil or a plane. Imagine. It's a plane. It looks like a pencil, but for the moment, disconnect from reality, okay? And imagine it's a plane. flying above the clouds or below the clouds. Imagine all the people. Juicio, proceso judicial. Trial. 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 I've never been in a trial. Never. Yes, a murder trial. Yes, un juicio por asesinato. That's a murder trial. A trial. Trial lawyers, los abogados criminalistas o penalistas, are trial lawyers. Trial lawyers. Injusto. Unfair. It's unfair. What's unfair? English. English is a language. But it's unfair that I have to learn English. Nobody is forcing you to learn English. Nobody is pointing a gun at you and saying, you have to learn English. No, but more or less, yes. Come on, you don't have to learn English. Well, there's a lot of social and family pressure to learn English. Yes, but there are many very successful people everywhere who don't speak English. Very, very successful. So you don't need English to lead a happy and successful life. Fíjate usando el verbo to lead. Lead es liderar, ¿no? También guiarte, te guío por el túnel, I'll lead you. Sígueme, follow me. Liderar también. Now, but lead also is llevar. Llevar una vida feliz y productiva. You don't need to speak English to lead a happy and productive life and successful life. You don't need. Knowing English is it's very beneficial if you want to travel outside of Spain. It's frustrating not to speak English because it's difficult to communicate with people because English is the lingua franca. You go to Paris, you go to Berlin, you go to Stockholm, you go to Moscow in Russia, you go to Istanbul in Turkey. In the hotels, in the tourist areas, they speak English. Usually they don't speak Spanish. So if you want to travel, it's a good idea to know some English. And then if you want to work in the corporate world, el mundo de la empresa, it's very recommendable to know English well. However, there are cases in which a person reaches the top with bad English or very little English. I know several cases of very successful people and happy at the top, and their English is not very good. So it's not essential, no es esencial, but it's very recommendable. But don't worry. Okay, don't worry. All right. Unit 28, page 306, creo. 305. No, 305. Yeah. I'm having trouble because of the lights. The lights reflect on the white of the page and come back. All right. Half of the people in Spain half of the people in Spain don't work. Yes. 50%, in fact, more. The passive population and the active population, more or less, the active population in Spain is about 20 million people. Now, there are 47 million people in Spain, so around 45% of the people, less than half, around 45% of the people in Spain are working or are part of the active population. 45%. All right. 50% is the same as 1/2. 25% is the same as 1/4 or 1/4. 10% is the same as 1/10, etc. You have them here. Review. 5,000. 5,000. Yes. There are between 4,000 and 5,000 people in this office. No, Richard, impossible. In my office? Yeah. There are between 4,000 and 5,000 people. No, impossible. Yes. There are more than 4 and less than 5,000. Oh, okay, it's a trick. Entre 4 y 5,000. Claro, entre 4 personas y 5,000 personas. All right. Okay, fine. There are more than 4 people. There are probably 10 people here. But in any case, 1/4 is the same as 25%. 3/4 is the same as 75%. 2/3 is the same as 66.6%. 66.6%. All right. 5,420. 7,810. 10,001. 10,001. Decimos en inglés 10,001. 10,521. Así, siempre entre el 100 y 10. 5,523. 700. 8,762, etc. All right. The dates. Today is Friday. What is today? Today is not the same day you're watching me, because I record these programs before they appear on television or in the internet in RTV a la carta. These programs, I record them before. I film them. Marta and I get together. Nos reunimos aquí. We get together here and film these programs before they appear on TV or on the internet. So, today is Friday. Today is Friday I think it's Friday the next Monday is March the 1st. All right. So today is Friday the 26th. Today is Friday the 26th. Hoy es viernes 26 de febrero. Today is Friday the 26th, which means that tomorrow is Saturday the 27th, which means that the day after tomorrow is Sunday the 28th. And because this year isn't leap year, leap, escrito leap, leap year is año bisiesto. The day after, Monday is March the 1st. And if Monday is March the 1st, then next week is the first week of March. And I have a business lunch on Tuesday the 2nd and on Thursday the 4th. Next week I have two business lunches, comidas de negocio. I have two business lunches, one on Tuesday the 2nd and another on Thursday the 4th. But on Friday the 5th, I have a dental appointment. Cita con el dentista. Cita dental, se dice, dental appointment. And on Monday, next Monday, Monday the 1st, I'm going to have dinner with Inés Garcia and François Monet. Inés is coming to Madrid because François is flying to Madrid from Paris. So, Monday the 1st, Tuesday the 2nd, Wednesday the 3rd, etc. Así se dice. El jueves 28, Thursday the 28th. Well, today is Friday the 26th. Yesterday was Thursday the 25th. The day before yesterday was Wednesday the 24th. All right, Wednesday the 4th. When were you born, Richard? I was born on November 9th, 1951. When was your sister born? She was born on October 19th, 1948. When was your father born? My father was born on July 15th. No, my father was born on July 13th, 1923. When was your mother born? My mother was born on December 9th, 1921. When was your daughter born? She was born on July 15th, I want to see, 1980. When was your son born? He was born on May 5th, 1984. When did Pancho Villa die? He died on July 21st, 1923. You remember? I know perfectly because he died 8 days after my father was born. My father was born on July 13th, 1923, and Pancho Villa, the Mexican bandit and revolutionary, died. Well, he was killed. He was assassinated on July 21st. July 21st. All right. It's 5 minutes past 12. Yes, it's 12:05. In 5 minutes, it will be 12:10. In 10 minutes, it will be 12:15. In 15 minutes, it'll be 12:20. In 20 minutes, it'll be 12:25. And in 25 minutes, it'll be 12:30, 12:30. Yes. And I'll finish this class probably around 12:15, I think, or maybe less. Hey, how much time do we have, Marta? How much time do we have? Show me. We have 5 minutes left. Okay, well, I'll finish this class. This class will end. Repito, el verbo to end is terminar para cosas, finish para people. I will finish this class in 5 minutes. This class will end in 5 minutes. So this class will end around 12:10. 10 minutes past 12. All right. I came to Spain permanently in 1974, and I'm still here. So I've been living in Spain for almost 47 years. I started teaching English in 1974, and I'm still teaching English. So I've been teaching English for 47 years as well. I moved to Academia Street in Madrid in 2011. And then I moved to my current location in 2015. So I lived on Academia Street for 4 years. Pasado simple, from to. Presente perfecto, desde una fecha estoy inclusive, en vigor aún, since, to today, estoy. I've been living in my current location since 2015. Now, I moved to Austin, Austin, in August 1973. Okay. Yes. And I left Austin in July 1974. So I lived in Austin for almost a year, for 11 months, 10 or 11 months. All right. Yes. Louisiana, or Texas, was a republic, was an independent country. Texas became an independent country in 1836. It joined the Union, the United States, in 1845. So Texas was an independent republic for 9 years, from 1836 to 1845, from to. And since 1845, Texas has been a state in the United States. Well, yes and no, except for 4 years, because from 1861 to 1865, Texas wasn't a state in the United States. It was a state in the Confederate States of America during the American Civil War, la Guerra de Secesión. Texas was a member of the South. But since 1865, Texas has been a state again in the United States. So Texas has been permanently a state since 1865. So it's been a state for 156 years, I think. Yeah, more or less 155 or 156 years. All right. The conditional. Point 9. Unit 28.9, page 307. The 3 conditionals. Lo haré si tengo tiempo. Lo haría si tuviera tiempo. Y ayer lo habría hecho si hubiera tenido tiempo. The story of the beggar. A ver si viene aquí, the story of the beggar. Yes, the story of the beggar. La historia del mendigo. The beggar. Yes. I'm not going to finish this today, but I'm going to start it. But you have the story here. I don't need to tell the story. But let's say, digamos, let's say that I'm a person who likes to give money to beggars. If I see a beggar in the street, I always give the beggar a coin. If I have a coin. If I don't have a coin, I don't give the beggar a coin, of course. All right. In the next class, I'm going to tell you the story of the beggar and the coin using the future conditional, the present conditional, and the past conditional. Or, as grammar books usually say, the first conditional, the second conditional, and the third conditional. Técnicamente o estructuralmente es lo más fácil del idioma inglés, pero la gente se lía. So, the story for the beggar tomorrow. Take care.